Did you know that you can use LinkedIn Sales Navigator to outbound to people that are already following your company's LinkedIn profile? Welcome to Outbound Plays, where in each video in this series, I walk you through one creative outbound idea and how to completely automate it from start to finish. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can identify people in your ICP that are already following your company's brand page so that when you outbound to them, they're already warm and receptive to your messaging. Let's get into it. Let's pop open LinkedIn Sales Navigator and navigate to our lead filters. The first thing we're going to want to do is go to this buyer intent section and turn on people who are following your company. Now it's going to pull up all of my company's brand page followers, and then I'm just going to layer on my territory on top of this list. If I'm already set up in Salesforce and have a well-defined territory, just scroll down here to the People in CRM filter and layer on your account lists or lead lists as necessary. But if you don't have that, then you can add on your territory using the filters here. So for my territory, let's say I reach out to people that are at company sizes 1 to 500. And let's say I like to focus on specific job titles. Just like that, I now have a list of 240 people. That is my ideal customer profile. They're in my territory and they follow my company on LinkedIn. This is perfect. The only thing is reaching out to these 240 people one by one is way too time consuming. We're going to export that and automate reaching out to them personally using Unify. So the way we export it first is we need to get their emails out of LinkedIn Sales Navigator. To do that, we're going to use a tool called Phantom Buster, which is a great tool for extracting this kind of data from LinkedIn. The feature within Phantom Buster we're going to use is called Sales Navigator Search Export. To use this, all we have to do is grab the URL from our LinkedIn Sales Navigator search and plug it into the export. Since I did this already, these are the results, and all we have to do is click Download Results into a CSV and upload that into Unify. So what's Unify and why am I using it for this use case? If you remember, our list had just over 200 people. I'm not going to email those people manually or message them manually on LinkedIn. Now you're probably wondering, why not just use a sequencer like Outreach? Well, if I use a sequencer like Outreach, I'm going to be sending all of them the same message, and I don't want to do that either. I have different personas in that list. There's heads of marketing, heads of growth, heads of sales. They all have very different needs, and I want to send each of them a truly personal message. I'm going to show you how I use Unify to personalize it at scale so that every time I need to make meetings happen on my calendar, I can run this play automatically end to end. When we open up the Unify platform, the first thing we're going to see on the left-hand side here, a navigation bar with 3 main sections. The first section are the companies or people that we can outbound. The second section are the plays or automations that we can run to outbound them. And the third section are dashboards that show us what's working and what's not working. The companies page here, we can see things like intent data, activities they're taking on our website. For our use case, we're going to just upload people into the people section, and we're going to use the CSV upload. Click upload CSV, call this LinkedIn company page followers, turn email enrichment on, click our file here. What's great about Unify is enrichment comes out of the box, so you don't need to buy an enrichment provider, and it'll automatically identify prospects for you, as well as de-anonymize people that are coming to your website so that you can take action on their signals. Now that the CSV is uploaded, we just have to map the fields here. Email is going to be blank because when we downloaded that list from Phantom Buster, it didn't get us their emails, it just got us their LinkedIn profile URLs, which is all we need for Unify to be able to identify them. Let's map first name, last name, and LinkedIn profile URL. We can see this is correct, and all we have to do is click finish, and this will automatically upload and identify these folks for us. The next thing we're going to do is run our play. I created this LinkedIn company followers play. This will take us to our canvas where, just like a workflow automation, we can drag and drop nodes onto the canvas to customize how this play works. The first thing we're going to see is a trigger, which is going to run whenever a record enters this audience, which I've defined from the CSV upload earlier. The second thing we're going to do is enroll people in the right sequence based on their persona. If we pop open the sequencing node, you can see that I've set up the routing here to have heads of growth persona go to the heads of growth sequence, heads of marketing persona go to the marketing sequence, and sales persona go to the sales sequence. I want to show you the persona setup and the sequence setup so that you can see how this goes beyond something like outreach. The reason why I was able to do that so quickly is because I created my 3 personas in Unify in advance. For example, I defined this head of marketing persona, someone that has a title that indicates they're leading the marketing function. As soon as I type in head of marketing title, Unify already proactively suggests titles to me that I might want to consider. For example, marketing director might be a good title. I can add them here. Additionally, I can also create exclusions. So if selling to brand isn't relevant for me, I can exclude anyone with that title as well. And now, once I have this persona, I can reuse it. And in my automations, Unify will automatically take that one export list of audience that I created, and it'll route all the marketing people to the right place, all the salespeople to the right place, and all the growth people to the right place. That's the personalization at the persona level. If we open up the sequence here for my heads of marketing and we read the copy of the first email, it reads pretty generically. It's like, hi, I'm your account manager. Pleasure to meet you. We work with hundreds of companies that are growing really fast. Would you be interested in meeting for a demo? This is pretty standard. Now I'm going to show you how I would programmatically turn this into something that is, let's just say for this demo, medium level personalized. There's a way to do it where it's extremely personalized agentically. I'm going to do that in a different tutorial. But for this, I just want to personalize it at least at the title level. And I want each sentence that's generated to be unique. The way we're going to do that in Unify is with AI snippets. A snippet is essentially a way to programmatically personalize a section of an email so that you're not writing the exact same email to every single one of your prospects. I usually like to write a personal reason why I'm reaching out, and then I like to share a customer example that's most relevant to the person's business. The 2 snippets that I've drafted is one, my intro for marketing leaders, and my marketing customer quote. Looking at my intro for marketing leaders, the prompt is to write a sentence based on the person's job title explaining why I'm reaching out to them and sharing that it's because we work with leaders with similar titles to take outbound automation and create it as a new lever for creating leads. I prompt it to use the person's job title and to be very explicit about matching their title to who we work with. So we work with other leaders of demand gen, or we work with other VPs of marketing. I want them to feel that I see their title and I am speaking to that, and that I see them for who they are at scale. All right, I even prompted the exact sentence structure I wanted to follow. That's it for the introductory snippet. And then for the customer marketing quote, I want this to be a lot more narrow. I don't want the AI to generate fake quote. I want it to pick from 3 quotes that I've picked that are quotes from marketing leaders of our product so that it actually gives a quote that's really personal to them. Here I say use their company name and use their job title and pick one of these 3 quotes. That's it. Now all I have to do is put my AI snippets in the body of my email. I'm going to put my introductory one here. I'm going to put my marketing customer quote at the bottom after PS. Just to get a preview of what this looks like, we're reaching out to Amy. Amy, and this is just a preview, is a director of demand generation. Now my email is explaining why I'm reaching out to her, that I work with people with her exact same title. And I'm also sharing an example of a very relatable customer quote at the bottom of the email. To summarize our play, we took our company LinkedIn followers, layered on our territory, put them in Unify, routed them based on their persona, heads of growth, heads of marketing, heads of sales, routed them to 3 different sequences where we've programmatically prompted why we're reaching out to them and sharing a highly relevant customer case study that's tied to their job title and things that they care about. In just a few minutes, we've taken an outbound idea like outbounding people that follow our company's LinkedIn profile page, and we've completely customized it thoughtfully in Unify. Now, every time at the end of the month, when we're looking for a little bit of boost on our calendar for meetings booked, we can run this play in literally 5 minutes and watch meetings come in. I hope this video was helpful and that you work at a company with a large amount of LinkedIn followers, because this play could book a lot of meetings for you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know if this play works out for you. If you're looking to bring something like this your company, go ahead and click the book a demo link in the description below, and a product expert like me would be more than happy to walk you through how to bring your most creative outbound ideas to life. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video.